Okay, today we're going to talk about natural order versus inverted order. Inverted order is something that's tripping us up a lot. Natural order, pretty easy. Natural order is any kind of normal sentence. You wouldn't look at it and go, what? So I'm going to put up a natural order sentence, and we're going to talk about where is the subject and where is the predicate. We are learning science. Use your ending punctuation, Mr. G. What is the simple predicate of this sentence? Sir?
The simple predicate is...
Simple predicate, the action.
The simple predicate is learning.
You are 2/3 of the way there. That is the most important part. But remember there's another verb attached in here. Yes, ma'am? You're one step ahead of us. We'll get there in just a second and I'll come back to you.
Are learning.
Are learning. Got our helping verbs and our state of being verbs and all those other funky little verbs that aren't quite in action but are still something you can do. Are learning. This is our simple predicate. This is the action in the sentence. What is it that is our simple subject? That is what's doing the action. Yes, ma'am? We. Who's doing the learning? We are. So, if you want to divide this into complete subject and complete predicate, there you go. Subject of our sentence. This starts the verb phrase or the predicate. Are learning science. This is how 99% of sentences you read in a book, you talk about in class, you write in your writing. This is how sentences are set up, right? Almost all of them. Even though we're on the internet, it is okay for you to say yes when I ask you a question like that. This is how most sentences are set up, right?
Yes!
Yes! This is the easy way. When you were 5 years old reading Spot the Dog Ran Up the Street, this is how it was set up, right?
Yeah.
These are natural order. These are sentences that are like most other sentences. However, this is not how all sentences are set up. Subject first, predicate last. That is natural order. We say, who did it? What they do? An inverted order sentence comes in two types. Somebody give me an example of an inverted order sentence so that you guys can get a free answer from the worksheet that you're looking at that is frustrating or confusing to you. Yes, ma'am. When is the movie playing? Okay, let's start with simple predicate. Where are the verbs? Yes, sir.
Playing.
Playing, that's the main verb. That's the action in the sentence. Are there any other verbs?
Is.
See any other verbs? No? What do you think subject is? Sir?
The movie.
The movie. If we're going simple subject, we're going to go as few words as possible, so we're just going to put movie. This is weird looking, right?
Yeah.
So your Spot the Dog reading training tells you, what? Why is this at the end of the sentence? Why isn't the verb phrase together? My life is coming apart. I don't understand anything anymore. No, it's not that bad. This is inverted order, where you flip-flop things around. You will find this a lot in questions, especially. So if we turn this into a natural order sentence, it looks something like this. The movie is playing when? Which is weird. The movie is playing when? Is that how you talk with your friends? Is that you read those in a book very often?
No.
Please hold. No, it sounds really weird. When is the movie playing? The movie is playing when? This is bizarre and strange, and that's why we have inverted order sentences, because this sounds normal to us. It sounds like English. When we talk grammar, most of the time, your brain can hear what's wrong with grammar. Even if you're reading a sentence and you have no idea what the actual mistake in the sentence is, you can go, there's something that's off about that, right? Your brain hears grammar 24/7. When you're dreaming, when you're asleep, you still hear grammar, right?
Yeah.
Sit. No, sit. This is what your brain is wired for. This doesn't fit our wiring, does it?
No.
That's inverted order. Inverted order is rearranging it so that it sounds right as a question. Now, there's another kind of sentence that trips us up. And it's included on this page too. We'll give it its own color, because it's kind of fun and I get to yell. Are you ready? Understood you. In an understood you sentence, there is no subject because you understand that I'm talking to you. I say, think of a drill sergeant. You've seen those movies or TV shows where drill sergeant's like, get down and give me 20! Do you know who they're talking to? Uh-huh. Because if you're standing in front of that drill sergeant is talking to you, and you are real clear because he's down like this, and you can smell the coffee on his breath, and his volume is busting your eardrums. There's no question who that guy's talking to you, right? Mm-hmm. So, if I say, go sit down, and I'm looking at you, is there any question as to who the subject of this sentence is? No, it is not. That is you, because I'm looking at you and I'm talking to you, and you can tell by the tone of my voice and all those real life context clues we talk about, there's no question. Understood you trips us up. Go sit down. Because there are no nouns in this sentence. Correct?
No. Yes.
Yeah, it's correct. There's go, verb, sit, verb, down, adverb. We got nothing. Actually, this is not grammatically correct. We can do it this way. That's what I mean, right? You, go sit down. But that's rude. If I say, hey you, do this. Hey you, do this. That's rude. We don't fly that way, correct?
No.
Are there any questions about natural order, inverted order, or understood you? Somebody out there in the world of the internet has the same questions as you, and they're looking stuff on YouTube at home because they're desperate. Please help. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, when you want to show, if a teacher says, put the subject in an understood you sentence to correct this or change it, I would write, you should go sit down. It's the exact same meaning, but there is a pronoun there. So if you're wanting to correct it, if they say turn an understood you sentence into a sentence that has a subject and predicate, normally a natural order sentence, that's how I do it. You should go sit down as opposed to go sit down. Yes, sir.
Kind of like what you just did with Brayden, how we got up.
It's all I do 100 times a day, right? I've told everybody something. Hey, do this. Work on your spelling. Get out your book. This is like drill sergeants and teachers. We live in understood you territory. All right. Good to go?
No, not
All right.